Hello friends, Sam Graham doing TCGs yet again. Here it is. The weekend Rosetta has released, so we're going to crack some. Now, before we get too much further, my voice definitely sounds different. That's because last weekend, I had a great time at a Star Trek convention. Legitimately, just had an absolute blast. It was a great weekend. Came away with like a lot of actors that I met and saw there that I, was really impressed by. That I felt even more strongly positively about than I had going in. So that was really neat. Had great experience overall. But I got a late souvenir from said convention, COVID. So I'm a little sick, but I got these boxes like a couple days ago, and was like, I'm ready to open some. But man, you know how bad I felt if I didn't even feel like getting up and opening Flesh and Blood. Like, that's where I was at. So a couple days in, I'm finally to the point where I'm like, okay, I might be audible, and I might actually feel good enough to... Literally, I just came in and opened the external shipping boxes that these cases were in. And the 4 minutes that took put me back in bed yesterday. So that's what we're talking about. So I finally felt good enough to at least give it a shot. There may be more pauses, stop and go. You'll probably see me taking more sips of my water than usual. And, you'll find this hard to believe, but I might be even more addle-brained than usual. What's that even look like? Who knows? But I appreciate your patience. I was just too excited. I couldn't. I was like, okay, I think I feel good enough to at least try this. It might put me in bed for the rest of the day. But we shall see. Fingers crossed. Maybe I've got enough in me for another case after this. Who knows? But anyway, I was too excited. So it's funny. I was talking about how with Rosetta, it's not, Runeblade and Wizard. I've talked multiple times about trying Wizard, to be fair. And, I got the Striders and was like, that's finally the hint. I'm finally going to try it. And, I still haven't. However, the one thing I did manage to do, just because I figured, okay, the Blitz decks, I'll open these, open them in bed yesterday. And I was looking at it, and I'm like, I kind of like Verdance. So who knows? Maybe trying Verdance will be a thing that finally, in my focus, just went completely out of whack. Maybe Verdance will get me to try Wizard. Maybe this is the set. I've been saying all along that I was going to try Illusionist, and aside from a slight dabble with Dromai on her release, I really never did. So yeah, who knows? We'll see what happens. Anywho, we're into the first box, first pack. We gonna focus? We are gonna focus. So there's some of the cards I've seen, some I haven't. I probably won't linger too long on the commons, just because I don't know, as much as anything, because I don't know how much energy I've actually got. Okay, so that's a reprint. That's a quick reprint, isn't it? What set was that in? I guess Outsiders. That's been a while. But Strength of 4 Seasons. I like all the synergy with the Earth cards in Banished Zone. Autumn's Touch. So some obvious stuff that we're seeing reprints of that are aria focused. Helm. So that there are copies of that in the Blitz stacks. Earthform. Splintering Deadwood. We got Etchings of Arcana, which is just a gorgeous card. This is definitely continuing the Tales of Aria trend of having... Okay, first pack. Cool. The Tales of Aria trend of gorgeous rainbow foils, even in the common slot. But there we go. First pack magic. We got a rainbow foil legendary. Face Purgatory. When this defends together with an attack action card and a non-attack action card, the attacking hero discards and you draw. So that's pretty nice against like a massive kind of swing, I guess, where you're trying to block like 6 or something like that. You know, 6, 7, 8, whatever. That's actually pretty cool. Make them discard a card, especially if they've got go again and you're like, ha, ha, ha. I got the magic for you. That's pretty cool. Okay, I dig that. So we've got a few, actually. Reprint. There's Lightning Surge. Flash. Consuming. Yeah, we got Oath of the Arknight. Yeah, we got quite a few reprints, actually, which isn't a bad thing, I don't guess. Sigil of Conductivity. Blossoming Decay. Oh, I'll put the rares where my foil goes. I do like that we've got the goofy tiny tokens that are splittable again. That was kind of fun from heavy hitters. Neat to see that return. But yeah, I'd say I don't like the downgrade from rare to common of this card. That's a little disappointing, I think. So that's a reprint and a downgraded rarity. Heaven's Claws. I'm not a fan. Meet and Greet, another reprint. I'm not a fan of the Findel's Bloodtorn Bodice. Of that great rarity decrease. Oh! I am, however, a fan of that. So right off the bat, only what, my third, fourth pack? We've got our first Marvel of the set. This is starting well. Sigil of Deadwood. Go again at the beginning of your action phase. Destroy this. When this leaves the arena, create Rune Chant. That is absolutely beautiful. Wow. I guess you'll go there. Holy cow. Well, that's a pretty solid start. Just a couple packs in, and we are going to change this lighting, see if I can get a little bit less glare on it. That made life worse. Yeah, we'll roll with that. Oh, that's the back. We got Florian. Brush off, flash. So it's good that there are a lot of reprints. The only kind of downer of that, I would guess, is that a lot of it are reprints from Tales of Aria, which is already shuffle up to 3 non-attacks from graveyard into ponder. That's pretty good for Wizard. Arcane Polarity, gain 1. If you've been dealt arcane damage this turn, gain 4. That's rad. I like that card. I like that card a lot. Okay. That's a fun generic. A no block, to be sure, but I don't hate that. Like every now and then if a card jumps out at me that's a common or whatever, I'll still take a look at it. Count Your Blessing, Chorus of the... Have I not gotten a Majestic yet? That's kind of funny. I don't think I have. Blast to Oblivion. Okay, and we've got one of the art cards. I haven't decided if I like or dislike the edition of those yet, but whatever. I think I like it. I think I like it. Twinkle Toes. So I like these dual cards where you can play one or both. I like that a lot. Deal 4 arcane, gain 1. Not bad. Photon Splicing. So that's deal 2 arcane, or as an instant, discard it to amp. Okay. I like the versatility that those cards give. That Findel's Fighting Spirit thing is going to annoy me. I guess it makes it well-grounded. Destroy this, prevent the next 2 damage. Activate this only if they're 4 more. Okay. Same. Oh, there's a Majestic for us. Eternal Inferno. Deal 4 damage to any target. Arcane damage. If this deals more than 4, banish it. You may play it this turn. Okay, that's hot. Oh my word. Holy cow. This box, y'all. Right off the bat. Good grief. A Marvel Aurora Shooting Star. That's our second Marvel in this box. Oh, and so Aurora would be my second choice from this particular set, would be my second choice of what to play. I've never been super into Runeblade, but she'd be my second choice. I'm still kind of in shock. I'm going to have to come back to her real quick after this pack. Chorus, the Discharge, and another art card. Holy cow. Yeah, so Verdance and Aurora would be my 2. But good grief, we already got the 1 Marvel, and now we've got... I mean, the hero marbles are those are the ones, right? Those are the ones. And Aurora is just such a cool looking card. Good grief. This is box 1. Box 1. I am tickled to death here. Sigil of Cycles. At the beginning of your action phase, destroy this. When this leaves arena, discard a card, draw a card. Okay. Don't hate it. Oh, Blast to Oblivion. Okay, I've seen you. Exploding Ether. Hey, a cracked bubble. Heh, boring regular Aurora. Granted, it's not the adult one like the Marvel is, so I should give it a little bit of slack. Pop that bubble. Lightning Farm. I know it's form. Leave me alone. Since I'm sick, you got to give me extra slack. Like, I usually ask you to leave me alone and give me slack. You got to give me more because I sound like poop and have felt like it. And probably will again in an hour or 2. Tongue-tied. Fry. Rune chant. Oh, I like that different rune chant. It may have been like that in Tales too. I don't remember, but I like that it's different from the typical purpley one. Well, this box is... This is halfway through the first box. Condemned to Slaughter. Alright, we're going to move the rares over here. So we got more room for fancy stuff here in the middle. Condemn to Slaughter. Strength of 4 seasons. All right. So that's another thing that's kind of surprising me here. Not that I'm complaining. Look, I've got a legendary and 2 marvels in half a box. I only have 1 majestic. That's kind of funny. Hood of Second Thoughts. Vantage Point. A foil Vantage Point in the same color right behind it. That's actually really funny. Maybe it's not really funny, and it's just me trying not to be sick. There's a Fray. All right, second Majestic is a Majestic hero for us. Florian. Woohoo! Second Majestic of the box. We like our majestic heroes, so that's a good spot to be. Bruised leather. Summer's Fall. Snuff out. There's a foil majestic for us now. Runeblade attack. When this hits a hero, you may destroy an aura you control. If you do, they discard a card. That doesn't stink. We're still in box 1. This is crazy. Hold focus. We got us some arcane seeds and life. Create rune chant, go again, gain 1. Alright, that's a pretty good rare. Arcane polarity and some feet. Who knew we were that kind of channel? Alright, let me pause for 1 second here. There we go. I wanted a better view of those middle slots, you know what I mean? We got some nice looking stuff there. I didn't want to keep it hidden. Alright, there is a majestic truce. What do we do? Generic aura. When this enters, choose an opponent. At the beginning of their end phase, destroy this and you each gain 3 life. That's fascinating. When you or a card you control is the target of an attack they control, destroy this and draw a card. Fascinating. Fascinating. Is it good? I don't know, but I like the sound of it. Somersault. We got us a glyph overlay. Fruit. And Sanctuary of Aria. I kind of like this card for the Sanctuary, the Rosetta macro for sealed play. That's kind of fun. Limited play, I guess, is the more correct. Count your blessings. And Arcane Twining, and another art card. We're short on Majestics, but I don't really think I get to complain about that. I think I'd be stupid to complain about that. How's that? Hit them high notes. Is our shiny card that back? Loose. We got a foil Strength of 4 Seasons. Hey, there's our gal. Oh, look, check that out. Check that out. Art card. So we got 2 packs left of the first box, y'all. This is silly. Like, I opened the 2 pack Sigil of Brilliance. All right, I opened the 2 packs that were in my Blitz decks. I think I got a foil Majestic or something in there. Nothing super spectacular, but kind of neat. But so this is my first, like, really sitting down and opening Rosetta. Glyph overlay. Condemned to Slaughter. Rootbound Carapace. So this is my first real opening Rosetta. Doing alright so far. This, I usually try and say, this is from my Rudy stuff. The promo he sent this time. So I did pretty good last time. I got a 9.5. I got 3 bundles. I got a 9.5 and 2 9s. I got 2 9.5s and 2 9s this time. So my well-graded luck seems to continue. Carapace. Blast to Oblivion. Arcanic Spike. If you've dealt arcane damage this turn, gains +2. Sure thing. Alright. The answer is probably not, considering the first one had a rainbow foil legendary and 2 marbles. Is this one? There's a plow under. I think that was the foil majestic I got, actually. Plow under. Is this one gonna outshine box 1? Tell me now. I can definitely tell if you're lying. If you try and fool me and cheat and see the results. So don't do that. Is it going to beat box 1? Now, if it does, I'm not going to be mad. Fruit of the Forest. I do like the continuing trend of the, like, an attack or other action that has its just pretty basic attack. Maybe a pretty strong one, but pretty basic. But it also lightning form and a foil lightning form. Create embodiment if this hits. Sweet. But it also you have the option to use it as an instant to do something else. It was like in heavy hitters, it was the tokens. In this, it seems to be like life gain or, you know, different things like that. Another art card. We're going to put them pictures together. We're going to make them puzzle. I also do like, you know, at the risk of bringing another game into this, like with Lorcana, with each set they've done the puzzles. It was just one. It hits a hero, turn a card in their arsenal face up, then banish a non-attack action. Sweet. It's just one puzzle per set. It's just 4 cards. I like that at least with the quote-unquote puzzle pieces, there are multiple pictures and different things to put together. Sigil, Truquet. Oh yeah, we already got a truce. That's cool. We like to build towards our playsets, don't we? Truquet. Strong yield. Hey, another part of Aurora. I think that's neat game design, and I like that they're still doing that. They were seeing more of it. Inclined Cloak. Earthform. So we've got a couple. This is kind of the opposite. We haven't had any big hits, but we've already got a couple of Majestics in this box, which was the exact opposite of how we had 2 Marvels and a Legendary before the halfway point of the last box. How wild is that? There is our... Ooh, okay. So, there's a cold foil version of this that's like super sought after or whatever. I say super sought after. That is pretty rare, I guess. But that's... Even the regular one's pretty cool. But we got a Majestic foil. Earth's Embrace. That's another thing I like. Just the cool little collectible things. What I've always joked about, I say joked, I was serious, but with Uprising was I wish they'd made a cold foil of the dragon list card. So with stuff like this, they're doing the you know, the binder, like a label for your binders is what this is intended to be. How they have a little slot for you to drop that in there. Doing that, but also a cold foil collectible version of it. That's exactly the kind of thing I had in mind for... Oh my goodness. What in the world is happening today? Wow. That is Sigil of Cycles Marvel. That is Marvel number 3 for this case. Well, so A, shiny stuff makes me happy. But B, exactly what I was talking about. How you got that extra little collectible thing. The cold foil version of something you don't care about. But you care about the cold foil because it's freaking cold foil, right? And I say you don't care about that. I don't necessarily care about the non-foil. I'll keep one because I like to have one of everything. You know what I mean? But like I don't generally do binders that way or whatnot. So, eclectic magnetism. Ooh, okay. Double majestic pack. When this attacks, you may place a non-attack action card. Play a non-attack action card. This chain link is though we're an instant. Sweet. And Widow Claw Tarsus. Oh, an assassin. So it's a expansion slot. AB and Spell Void. So nothing super fancy to it, but AB and Spell Void. Fascinating. And maybe Marvels have just reduced in rarity or something, but I got a lot of them, is what I'm getting at. Overflow. Hey, another Aurora. Who did it better, me or her? Watch your mouth. Tongue tied. Did I? Oh, yeah. I was about to say, what did I do wrong here? I put the equipment that wasn't a rare in the rare pile. Stuff y'all don't care about. My stupid logistics do not matter to you, do they? They should, but I bet they don't. There's Rune Chant again. So yeah, okay. I think it's fair to say, at least at this point, we got like 7 packs left. While this box did not live up to the first, it also did not disappoint. Fair to say? Fair to say. Third Marvel of the case so far. Runaways, that's a reprint. Destructive Ether Tide. 1 arcane damage to any target. If this deals more than 1, destroy a card in arsenal. Sure. To a hero. To a hero. Open them floodgates. Helm that Lignum Vitae. 4 seasons. Art card. An S word. Flash that brilliance. Fruits of the forest. One fascinating thing that just occurred to me. Ooh, smash up. Ooh, Splatter Skull. Oh, is this the stupid one that's awesome? When this hits a hero, choose a face down card in their banished zone that was banished by Intimidate. Put it in their graveyard. Yeah, that's kind of gross. That's a good card. It could be a good card. We'll see. I think it is, though. I think it is. Another art card. Looks like a piece of Osculio. I know. What I was going to say, though, is I feel like there's not a lot of Arcane Seeds Life. Every cold foil I've seen so far, personally, so this is purely anecdotal, with no real evidence of anything anywhere all at once. all the cold foils I've seen so far are marvels. Not saying there are only marvels and or legendaries and fabled, but it's just interesting thing to note. It may just be the way my pulls have gone so far. All right, box 3. Get another marvel. Let's see. First pack marvel. I'm kidding. Y'all know I'm greedy, but you also know I'm kidding. I still think that card's gorgeous. This box is already a dud, I can tell. First box, nothing. First pack, nothing good. Just gonna be trash. I'm kidding, y'all. Glyph overlay. High voltage. What are we? Straight up amp 1. Okay. That's not terrible. Summit's Fall. And hey, Aurora's Foot. As I throw that Rotwood Reaper away. Let's get a Verdance Marvel. That's what we're targeting, right? Vantage. Lightning Firm. Well, okay. There's a common cold foil. Okay, so proving myself wrong. There we go. But it's also a nice, shiny new card. Drop it under the marvels, I guess. Like, there's so many nifty, shiny things that I'm discovering in this set. I don't even know how to do my stacks anymore. LSS, you're killing me. You're the good way. So keep it up. But another art. Hey, regular Verdance. Alright. Marvel Verdance. That's next target. Oscalayo. There's our regular bodice. Blast to Oblivion. So I've already got a cold foil. So that may be, this may be the first box that doesn't have a freaking marvel in it. On the other hand, we had 2 marvels in the same box earlier, so that means practically nothing, doesn't it? Overflow. Hey, there's some Verdance art for us. Ooh. I knew there were one of these. So it's Rampant Growth and Life. Amp X, where X is the total health you've gained this turn. Oh, that's kind of rad. Alright. That has the potential. That has the potential. The potential for what? I'm not telling you. Twinkle Toes. It's my nickname. Glyph over there. Ooh. So that's not the same one. That's a different piece. Widow Veil Respirator. Still an Assassin Equipment headpiece, but it's same as the hands from before. AB1 Spellvoid one. Alright. My only question is where's my explanation? Oh boy. expansion slot warrior card that I've seen that seems appealing to me. The +3, and if it's more than double, go again. I'm in. I know a lot of people are, for obvious reasons, looking at that for like Kasai and Bolton because of the lower attack value of their standard weapons. I still like the idea of it for Dorinthia, I ain't gonna lie. Blast to Oblivion. Felling of the Crown. What are we? There are 4 more Earth cards in your banish zone, +4. Sweet. When this attacks, banish 2 Earth cards and an action card from graveyard. If you do, each hero puts a card from their hand on the bottom of the deck. Alright. Arcane Cussing. That cracks me up. That legitimately is quite amusing to me. Well, all I know to say is the art on this set, let's be real. So it's back to Aria. Tales of Aria was a gorgeous set from the art perspective. Hey, all right. We'll come back to this card because I don't want to forget what I was saying. So going back to Aria, this set is very much the same. And I really like that. The foiling looks glorious in it once again. Aria has some of the best looking rainbow foils in particular from any set in the game so far. And this looks like it is taking that and running with it. This card, though, 10 foot tall and bulletproof. I love the card design for it. It's expensive, yeah. But it's a 10, attack 10, defend 10. When this attacks or defends, your hero gets -2 intellect during your next end phase. So that's a high price to pay. However, if your opponent is coming at you with like some redonkulous on-hit effect dominate, think in particular like a guardian attack, some monster guardian attack, that's a really good design space for that card. I like that a lot. And the other side is, if you've got something, you can give something dominate, or, your opponent has just chipped away a lot. You're going for the throat kind of thing. That's a really good card for... it's a really good card for that kind of thing too. So I saw my boy over there, open one of these. I watched his video earlier. I think the foiling on this with the green borders and everything, I think that is just, especially in foil, this is an incredible looking card. Talking about the art, and particularly the foil art yet again, that right there is one of them. Smash up! It's like, we're probably down to, I still have like 9 packs left in this box. Good grief. Count your blessings. There's our unsheathed. Now, I mean, obviously, people are thinking the two-handers, because, I mean, it's got a picture of that. But your next sword attack gets +3, and when this attacks, if its attack is greater than twice its base, it gets go again. I'm in A+, no notes. Hey, I got that card I wanted. Right after I asked for it, too. Mental block. What are we? Discard this. Prevent the next 2 damage to be dealt to you this turn. The first time you prevent damage, create Ponder. Okay, so while we haven't had the spectacular hit this box, it has been far from a disappointment. Deadwood Dirge. I see Dirge, and it's spelled differently, but I always think of the character from the Star Wars in the early aughts, the bounty hunter character. Lightning form. That's a pretty card. Alright, now we're almost to the end of the box. Looks like 4 packs left. Arcane Twining. Is that a dog? Dog or a cat or a bunny or all of the above? Something ain't right. Something ain't right there. Hit them high notes again. Hey, red foil this time. Red foil. Well grounded. Well grounded. It's a well grounded set, it would appear. Alright, last pack magic for this box. And then we go into last box magic for this case, right? Right? That's how it works. We had first box magic. Cadaverous Tilling and Basilia. Alright, I overflowed my trash box, so I'm going to move some of the repairs over there. I'd be stupid to say anything else, right? Other than can't be mad at that. Dirge. He's a nasty, nasty bounty hunter too. Beating up Jedi and all kinds of crazy stuff. Alright, the art cards are now moving up here. See? You're doing crazy stuff to me, LSS. Making me change where my piles is at. Or even what they are. Comet Storm Shock, Arc Lightning. Somersault. And part of Florian again. Oh, this is okay. So, as much as, you know, I'm fiddling with the idea of some of the heroes in this set. I don't know if I'll make the jump, but I might fiddle. But regardless of that, this is a fun set to open. Just because of how freaking pretty everything is. There are lots of marvels. There's lots of all kinds of stuff to open here. Another top tier box opening experience, I would say. Even if it's not your favored classes or whatnot. Ooh, foil mental block. It is still pretty spicy just from a fun. Germinate's got to stay up top. That's just a pretty card. That's the other thing I haven't paid attention to. I don't know what. I know that there are okay, yeah. I feel like I would have noticed, but there are like extended art foils and stuff like that popping up again. So that's yet another level of cool collectability to keep your eye out on this set. Hey, feed again. Some people want to watch that. COVID, sorry. Brain not in normal places. Fertile ground. So we got what? Really? Just a foil majestic so far this box? Maybe we're doing the thing we did with that first box again. And it's going to be like weirdly small number of Majestics, and then we're just going to have a ton of other really cool stuff. I'll vote for that. Or we could get a cold foil hold focus. It's just still kind of neat. Wizard Action. Just destroy it for amp 1, go again. That's not bad. I mean, it's not like a great card by any stretch, but for like budget formats, it's not bad. I was about to say Rootbound Carapace. For a second, I thought that was another Marvel back there, and I was about to lose it. As you can probably tell, I am running out of gas. As expected. Only a certain amount of energy. And it is running low. Glyph overlay. But I'm still glad I got up into this. Been a lot of fun. I'm enjoying opening it. Great set to open. Great set to look at, because holy cow. Harvest season. It's only one more season. Sorry, Star Wars. Hey, let's vaporize that shock. What do we do? Destroy an aura permanent with cost X or less, and or up to X aura tokens, where X is the total arcane damage you've dealt to a opponent. Sure. No, they're decent. Wow. Wow. Marvel number 4 of the case is Young Florian. Wow. I ain't mad. I ain't mad. It's probably for the best for y'all that I'm running out of gas, because I might have like broken your speakers. Hey, and there is our Adult Aurora, the regular version. So we've got 2 out of 4 Majestic Adult Heroes now. Very nice. Summer's Fall. Spike. Art. Well, it's hard to say anything negative about this case. That's for sure. We got a couple packs left. I say a couple. 3 packs left. Flash of Brilliance. Floop. Part of Urgency again. Seeds of Tomorrow. That card is still really freaking pretty. Davros Tilling. Alright, does the last pack have just a smidge more magic for us? Does it? Does it? Twinkle Toads. Pop that bubble. Electromagnetic. Second strike. You know what? It does. A second copy of Unsheathed. Wow. Okay. Well, that is the wrap up of that first case. And, well, this was fun. Not sarcastic. This was fun. I mean, this was the first pack, wasn't it? First pack, we got a Rainbow Foil Legendary Face Purgatory, which to all appearances is a pretty dang good card, especially against like a monster attacker. It'd be great for something against like a Dorinthia even when she's buffing up. But holy cow, I mean, we got the 2 common cold foils, obviously, but 4 Marvels, 2 of them were in the same box. They're all gorgeous, but the Florian and the Aurora, man. Especially the Aurora. Those are incredible. I love this foil Germinate. Got some cool... And then, we got 2 copies of Unsheathed, which I'm happy about. We got 2 out of our 4 heroes. And just a pile, 1 copy of 10 Foot Tall and Bulletproof, which I think is great. We got 2 of these Assassin pieces. Splatter Skull, which seems like it's going to be really, could be really solid. Truce, like just, there's Florian. Just an overall really, really solid case. That was fantastic. What a great introduction to this set. I hope you had a great time seeing some of this, seeing my slightly sick excitement. But man, thank you for being here. I really hope you had a good time. Try not to take it for granted, and I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. Holy cow. I'm gonna go back to bed now. Bye, y'all.